Hi, and welcome back to the cabin. This is the Nor'eastern Girls. So today I've decided that in the rain, I'm going to do something with these boats. I have to bring my kayak up, I believe, and just bail out the Nancy's boat. It's raining a lot, and it has been. We have a flood warning, so I want to make sure that they're secured and yeah, they're not going to float away or get ruined. So that's what I'm up to today, and hopefully it goes well. But as you can see there, the water's pretty high. Usually it's about the middle of where the kayak is, so the water line. So we'll see. Anyway, wish me luck, and I'll see you back in a little bit. All right. Well, that was a bit of a challenge. As you can see, I did a bit of a base plant or cheek plant, whatever you want to call it, but the riverbank is a slippery, muddy mess. So it took a little bit to get my kayak up, but I managed to do it, and just going to sit on the bank for a little bit until we decide what we're going to do with it for the winter time. And I managed to bail out Nancy's boat as much as I could. That'll be a two-person job to get that up on the riverbank, but we may still use it maybe a couple more times, I hope, because the leaves and the trees, everything is just absolutely gorgeous. So that's it for this little trip down to the river. I got some good pics of some of the trees and such down here. I hope you really like my homemade poncho out of a recycling bag. I couldn't find ours, so it doesn't a pinch. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that's done, and moving on to the next adventure. Bye.
Well, gosh, you caught me with my flannel shirt on, and oh, look at that, I got my axe. Anyways, guys, that's just a little bit of a joke from a meme I shared on Facebook earlier today. Tonight, we want to talk to you a little bit about us being back on the keto diet. We were on it really the end of last year. It worked really well for us, and we both lost like 30 or 40 pounds a piece. Anyways, we kind of were off it a bit with the move and everything else, but now we're back into keto, and so tonight I'm going to show you what we're having for supper. So I'm making a keto cheesy chicken bake thing. It's like a casserole. And I looked at a couple of recipes, and this is kind of what I've figured out to go with. So just got our saucepan, and then our ingredients over here are, if Karen wants to take a look up closer, we got just some aged old cheddar, flies around in the cabin here a little bit. This is some cream cheese, some mayo, some Parmesan cheese. This is a little rotisserie chicken that I roasted up. Just took it, let it cool down and shredded that up, and the dogs got quite a bit of it, which they were happy about. And heavy cream, some sriracha, and in here we got some paprika, some dry mustard, garlic powder, some onion powder, and I'll do salt and pepper too. And so just kind of get started on that, and probably, I'm guessing, maybe medium low heat, and I'm just gonna kind of add it all in here. So we'll start with the cheddar cheese and the cream cheese. Do the spices. Might have been a bit more than I needed. We'll do some Parmesan. That's probably good. Some mayo. Might be good. Two. And then some heavy cream. Not sure. I'm going to start with that much and see if that's enough. Might have to add some later. And then I think we'll do a little bit of sriracha. Just kind of winging this. Like I said, I just Googled a few keto recipes. And that's just a little bit of sriracha for flavor. And spice. Quite a bit of spice. And we'll do a little bit of, excuse me, ground pepper, black pepper, and some Himalayan sea salt. Anyways, so that's what it's going to look like to start. And then I'm going to simmer away here and get it all creamy and melted. And then we'll come back for the next step. Okay, so just got the cast irons heated up really good. And put in a couple tablespoons of olive oil. And gonna saute up some button mushrooms. There's one for the dogs. And then I got it. Oh, here comes Johnny. Some red onion. Well, I'm almost burning my cheese sauce here too. I'm just gonna shut that off now. Looks great. This was some leftover zucchini we had. Throw that in. And Karen, I'm just gonna scoop past you because I forgot to get a spoon. A wooden spoon. There, we got that a little too hot. And then this is just supposed to be fresh spinach, but at our local store, there was none to be found, so this is just some frozen spinach. I'm going to share we're going to share in the link the recipe I kind of went off of. It's not exactly like this, but it'll give you an idea. Just don't want to steal someone else's recipe, but this should be really good. And for the amount we're going to have, it's only going to be about 14 carbohydrates, which is awesome for us. Net carbohydrates. So, I'm going to throw some salt and pepper. The sous chef. Actually going to preheat the oven now too. Probably about 400 or so. I think it's 375 or 400. And then we're just going to put it right into the oven from the cast iron. Save us doing more dishes, which is a thing we like to focus on.
Love it.
It's a big deal to do dishes. You gotta collect rainwater and heat it up, you know, the old school way. So we try to use as few dishes as we can, but I'm not very good at that, as Karen could testify.
Yep.
Anyways, so that just got a kind of quick heat through. And then I'm going to actually throw in the chicken. Again, I just cooked that this afternoon. That may be a lot of chicken. The chicken is delicious. So it was a whole little of those little roaster chickens. And I peeled a bunch of garlic cloves and stuffed those inside the meat. And then basted it with a bit of bacon grease. Best chicken I think I may have ever eaten.
My favorite.
So we're going to turn this off now. And I'm going to fold this or pour this cheese sauce into the skillet.
Oh my. Oh, my favorite thing, cheese.
Karen loves mac and cheese, which of course at the moment we cannot have. Just lifting that off a bit. It's quite hot. Just gonna kind of mix it all like through like a casserole. I maybe should have just left it. It would have been prettier just to leave it on top, but oh well. This isn't for looks. This is for taste, and we want nothing but deliciousness.
Right.
Can put bacon in this, but we've had a lot of bacon, so we just took a break from the bacon. And then I'm just gonna be right back. I forgot the cheese. Yes, more cheese.
Mm-hmm.
This is mozzarella.
Oh, nice. Oh my goodness.
I wish we had more mozzarella, but this should do the trick, I think. And then we'll probably top it maybe with a bit of basil too. Might try it first. Anyways, this is going to go in the oven now. Not cooking outside today. and that will go in there for about 20 minutes. And then we'll let you see what it looks like in 20 or 25 minutes. And yay, it's been 20 minutes. Shut that timer off. And let's check and see how it's doing. Oh, that looks awesome.
Wow.
I'm going to turn it on broil and just darken it up a little bit on the top. Do a high broil. Just for a minute or so. So we're going to let that brown up. And actually, while I was cooking the chicken earlier, Karen had to go down to the river again because the river is getting higher and higher. We're worried about our boat and kayak. So she went down to check on it. It's going to be a little bit of footage from that trip down the river. And then we'll let you know how this tastes. But we'll just let this brown up here and then we'll check on it. And then we'll sign off for this week and we'll see you next time. So let's see how we're doing here. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna leave her for 30 more seconds. So until next time, folks, stay safe and we'll see you next time at the cabin.
Hi. Well, I'm back down at the river, just checking on our boats, and my kayak's good. Nancy's, I just had to retie it and bring it forward a little bit. The river has come up so much in just the last 2 days. It's unbelievable. So I don't imagine we'll be able to keep the boat and kayak where they are for very much longer. So probably next week we'll have to take them up more on shore, farther in. So I'll see if I can give you a little peek at what that looks like. So I can't believe how much it's come up. But anyway, it's cool. It's about, well, no, it's cold. It's 8 degrees. And yeah, it's everything's changed so quickly. And yeah, so I'm gonna make my way back up the treacherous path back to the cabin, and I'll see you there.